Planet Earth 3's main theme is epic, and no an easy feat when it comes to actually trying to do a treatment of it. By the way, hi again, apologies for the hiatus. It has been quite a few months, but we're here, we're making music, and hopefully more content for this channel. Boom. So what an epic. To even try and recreate an ounce of that has been quite a challenge, and obviously resources I've got are very much different to those employed by Hans Zimmer. So let's just have a quick look at the music and we'll see the approaches I took, and hopefully you can then recreate something similar yourself. So you'll see just on the screen there, we've grouped them into lots of different instruments. So I've got here epic strings from Spitfire originals, and really this was just a case of just planting out the chords as I'd heard in the backing track. Now this particular backing track is 85 beats per minute, and it is in a key I think of around about F major, I think, and it cycles through a few chords just within that key. So with the epic strings, I really tried to bring out some of the chords and then bring out some of the counter melodies to support the vocals. And you will have noticed as well that the vocals are not actually present in this recording because the power of Rae's vocals is quite phenomenal and I could not really recreate it. I did actually try with Voices of the Empire from Eastwest Studios to try and build this in. So yeah, I think you'll agree that with regards to my attempt there, it was probably best to keep them muted. I then used Aperture to Stack, which again is another unique library which is from Spitfire Audio, and here I was trying to build out the and Aperture the Stack was really good because then I can just open out the sound as well. And it had a really good tail. I just added a little bit of EQ onto there as well. To accompany that, I used this really nice synth from Labs. So the synth from Labs was really sort of airy, but it had a nice attack as well. So that sort of, yeah, that really nice sound was really quite phenomenal. And then to match that, then I used a little bit of the Eric Whitacre choir. So to really try and build out that music was really, really nice as well. Brass, I just used very simply some Originals brass. I think it was Originals Epic Brass and Woodwind. I just had some octaves there to really bring out some of those. You can see that here that I've actually put on the screen, some octaves as well. And then I had some counter melody for the brass. Then underneath that, I wanted to try and bring out some of the percussion. There's a really nice bass line going throughout. So I wanted to try and be able to build on that and to bring out some of the sounds that would have helped with that as well. And then finally, those basses were just providing a very gentle ostinato. So I'll give you an example of that here. So that really punched out the undercurrent to give it a sense of drive, even when it was very much sustained in other parts as well. So the percussion then really was quite phenomenal because I wanted to try and get the idea of very deep sonorous bass drums coupled with big, rich, crashing cymbals as the juxtaposition between, you know, the bass and the boom and also the crashing of the waves and all of the nature aspects of it. This is what it sounded like when I put it all together. So in terms of that, really using the percussion to sort of give a sense of a hit, a bit of a drive and a sense of percussive pulse underneath, but not being too rigid with the pulse. So trying to give it a sense of urgency. And then of course those big crashing cymbals and tam-tam toward the end was really quite good. So ultimately, when dealing with the music, I found it really good just to start simply building up the chords and then adding layer by layer, and then adding each of the different aspects. So making sure there was enough bass. I've done quite a bit of a spread on here as well. So basically, if we view the mixer, we can have a look at that, how that would then mix quite nicely. So really quite varied in terms of volumes and things. And I didn't use any automation or anything in this. As I'm going through a bit of a gear change at the moment, you might be able to see over my shoulder, I've had a few new items of equipment, which I'm still trying to integrate within the system. So that's proving a little bit of a challenge, but it's going to be good fun nonetheless, and I think looking forward to the challenge. So in terms of that, Eric Whitacre and then originals, so a lot of originals and smaller scale libraries from Spitfire, and also one or two of the vocal libraries from Eastwest as well. And you'll see there's a series that I've done on Eastwest regarding Word Builder. That's going to be quite a key feature this year, along with some of their newer libraries too. And I've also done some courses for some of these. So if you want some details of those, check out the description down below. And if you've liked this content and you want to be part of the journey that I'm going to be taking you on over 23 and 24, then do tap that like button and share the video, as well as subscribe to the channel, because there will be a lot of music content coming on board as I get back on the saddle, right there, riding away, making sure that I can get the music made once again for you all. Thank you very much for your support, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers for now.